What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Sunday. I am preparing to go over to my aunt's house. I'm getting ready to fill my brows in, and we are out the door. It's actually too hot today for me to put any makeup on, so real quick I'm just gonna go in with my Old Faithful, and literally I just take a little bit of this on the end of this brush this through. And this saves me from having to use so much product because I feel like it already puts the hairs into place, so then you see where you want to fill in. I'll let that dry for a second. It's been about a week since I went and got my tape ins refreshed. The first week I was wearing my hair in pin curls at night, and then this week I ended up wrapping it. This is the part that I'm worried about though. I might actually run the flat iron through this. Gonna grab my chit. I don't know if you're supposed to straight this or not, but I do. I'm gonna put this right where we gonna be. Right there and right here. This side bent too. Y'all heard it beep. It beeps when it's ready, so I'll put it on 300. We're gonna just do one quick pass. And already you can see that I got the bend out. So one more time to the ends. Just to bump that under. There we go. Okay. Might as well. And we're done. So now we're just gonna blend this in. Take my brush. I think I showed y'all this in the last vlog. This is just a Tangle Teaser brush with a handle that I ended up getting off of Amazon. And I like it. I like it because it doesn't pull my hair. You can just run your brush right through it. I will pick y'all up before I walk out the house. I still need to put on jewelry, and I will show y'all the fragrance that I'm wearing for today. And I will check back in with y'all in just a minute. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to just put on this Derek Lamb. I don't know what scent this is. Let me see if it's on the bottom. Hi-Fi. And I got this when I was working at Sephora. It's the purple one. But yeah, I'm just put some of this on. You know, I wasn't even recording, but I found the little necklace. It's just a little M. I was telling y'all my boyfriend's brow got me this a couple Christmases ago, and then I went ahead and put on my little stud earrings, and I'm going to put on my bubble slides today. I carry my little Louis bag. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Got my matcha, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, as I told y'all, I'm headed to my aunt's house. We got a grilled cheese from Starbucks. Oh, God. I wish they cut these in half, though. You could probably request it. So, yeah, I'm pulled over right now, but I'm about to get back on the road. And I'll probably pick y'all up once I get there. Okay, y'all, so we made it. Alright, this is the plate. Got yams, mac and cheese, greens. I got a little bit of dressing because I don't really like dressing like that. And then some chicken. Good morning, y'all. It is a new day, so it is Monday. I am headed into work. Right now it's 5:41. For these days, for Mondays are my early days. So Mondays I have to go to the facility that I work at that's a little bit further out. So I work at two different hospitals. The first one that I work at is like 28-30 minutes away from me. And then the second hospital I work for, which is in the same company, but it's just a smaller town, so they don't have as many people like in that area. So I drive to that one, and it's 45 minutes away. It says that I'm gonna make it about 10 minutes early. And then we have a new person starting today, so I think that I'm gonna be training them, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me because I've only been here for a couple months, so I don't really know how I'm expected to train anybody when I'm still learning. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll just watch me, and because he'll be with another tech the rest of the week who's been here a lot longer than I have. But he's been doing this for a really long time, from my understanding. He's moving from out of state to here. So that'll be nice to have an extra person. We probably won't have to deal with so much call with one extra person. So I probably won't be able to check in with y'all how I normally would, just since I'm gonna be with the new person. Plus, it's harder for me to check in at this facility anyway because I don't have my own room like I do at the other place, which is why I prefer the other place. I have my own space, and also it's closer to me. So yeah, I don't know. To be honest with y'all, I really don't know how long I can do this 45-minute drive, because I think I told y'all, but I live in Kansas City, Missouri. The winters can get kind of bad here. Like, they don't always, but they can. And just me, it gives me anxiety thinking about having to drive 45 minutes in the snow in a Mustang. Like, it just does not sit well with me. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to stick it out, but I don't know, y'all. I'll probably just end up talking to y'all once I get off work and tell y'all how the day was. Till then, y'all have a great day. I will check back in with y'all a little bit later. Bye. It is 6:12. I just got off work. I was there, oh God, a full 12 hours. I got there, I needed to be clocked in before 6:30. I was a little bit early. I got there at like 6:20. Fine, dandy, cool. So typically I don't have a patient until like 8 o'clock, but they have me come so early because it may be like an add-on or an ER patient that I have to do in between. So that way I'm there early, I can get it done before my first patient is scheduled to be there. So that my first patient, I get there and they're like, hey, we have a scrotum that we need scanned. Like, can you come do it? Okay, yeah, sure, I can come scan the scrotum, sure, whatever. So, and let me just a quick little tidbit. A lot of people did not realize before going into ultrasound or looking into it that you will be scanning balls. You will be scanning balls, okay? But yeah, so anyways, back to the story. The patient had a tick. Yeah, so that was my day. I got to scan a tick scrotum. Scrotum tick? Tick scrotum? I don't know. Kind of want to give you guys the perspective without necessarily doing anything that HIPAA don't agree with, child. I am headed home, gonna hop in the shower. That's about it, y'all. Tomorrow we gonna have a little bit of a busier day. We need to go get our tire changed or fixed. This will be the second time in 2 months that I will be asking them to take a look at this tire. They keep telling me there's nothing wrong with it, but my tire pressure light keep coming on, and when I look at it, I can physically see that the back tire is lower than the other one. I haven't had this many tire problems since I started this job, and I think it's because I'm driving 45 minutes every Monday. It is Wednesday, 11:34 on the 3rd, and we are making some runs today. So I didn't pick y'all up yesterday on Tuesday, so it's been a day since y'all last seen me. I was supposed to do some things yesterday, like split some stuff up, but I just was so tired, so I kind of ended up just kind of relaxing at the house. First, I need to go get this tire looked at. I have my tires under warranty. About a month prior to this, my tire had actually blown out in the front. So I had a flat tire on the highway, which is why I had got new tires to begin with. But now this back tire, I didn't get all 4 new ones. I just got 2 front new tires. But this back one now has been giving me issues. So I'm gonna take it, get it looked at, and see what they suggest. But at this point, I just kind of want them to take it and just give me a whole new one. I feel like they're trying to prolong the issue so that way it's not under coverage anymore. Obviously there is something wrong with it, whether it be a small leak or whatever. I need to get it addressed. So it's kind of a gross day. Once we get done with that, I need to go and drop off this package that I got. I'm gonna butcher this name, y'all, but it's a clothing company. I don't know how, but somehow I ordered everything in an extra small. I haven't been an extra small child and I don't know how long, but I know I was on the phone talking to my mom when I ordered that stuff, so I'm thinking maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. It was like $200 for 3 items. I think that's kind of a lot. I don't mind spending money on quality, so I mean, like, I don't mind it, but But yeah, that's a little bit more than I'm used to spending on 3 items, like just being real. So I was wondering, like, once it got here, I was gonna look at it anyway just to check the quality and see what it was, you know, if it was giving what I thought it was gonna be giving. If not, it was definitely gonna be going back regardless. To get it back to them, they're charging me $17 to ship it out. I just had to come back to tell y'all she made this perfectly. Whoever made it perfectly. And then I did remember to ask for light ice. If you have tried matcha and did not like it, I would suggest that you just sweeten it a little bit. I like the earthiness to it. A lot of people don't, but I will say, like, I don't know, that taste is not for everybody. So I just asked them for 2 packs of agave, and I like that because it's less, it don't taste as like artificially, I don't know, it just not seasons it, Lord. It just flavors it really, really well. So I prefer mine that way. And then the cold foam on top obviously makes it even better. But yeah, I remembered the light ice. I always forget to say that. Okay, so luckily it was free. Apparently I had a nail stuck in my tire, so all he did was take it off. He said that he patched it and plugged it, but that's kind of annoying because when I brought it back, you know, a couple weeks ago, they were saying nothing was wrong with it. So to find out today that there is something wrong with it is annoying, especially since I drive so far back and forth to work. But now we're gonna go, I don't know if we're gonna go to the post office or like to CVS to get that package that I showed y'all returned. But that's what we need to do. And then we may or may not go to Lowe's, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, so we just got done at the post office. I will say that was a super easy return, y'all. They made that process super easy. So yeah, but now we are going to go ahead and go to Home Depot just because it's right here. I think I briefly touched on it, and if not, I'm gonna say it again. I have been working to remodel my house. Now that I'm working and I have the funds to actually do what I'm trying to do, I can put the money towards it. I have been working on the garage, and once that's done, then I'm going to move to my middle bedroom, which is going to be like my guest room. So when people come over, mainly my mom and dad, when they come into town, they'll have somewhere to stay. Ceiling tiles that were in there have started to fall. I want to go to Home Depot and take a look at these 10 tiles that I've seen that they have. My mom is actually the one who was telling me about it. Show y'all once we get there so that way y'all have a better idea. I might also try to get some paint today, and then from there I just have to figure out who I want to do it. I'm just gonna take my camera in. I was just gonna use my phone at first, but what better place to get used to vlogging than Home Depot with a bunch of people I'm never gonna see again. I found this one, but this is it. They don't have it in like a bag, so I don't know. Like online it said that it came in boxes, and then it's more styles online too, but all they have here is like the black, the silver, and the gold. Okay, so these are the two. I gotta talk fast because my camera about to die. I like this one better than this one. Okay, so y'all, it is much later. 10:25 to be exact. So unfortunately, when I was talking to y'all earlier, my camera died. Telling y'all that I ended up having to get help to find what I was looking for, and even still, it was way out of the price range of what I was thinking it was gonna be. It was gonna be like $1,200 for just to cover the top of the ceiling, and really I was looking for a more cost efficient way. So I'm going to check on Amazon and see if theirs are a little bit less expensive, because the ones that was there was already way more decorative than what I was wanting anyway. Plus, I think I'm going to stick to a white versus a like that tin metallic color anyways. And then I'll keep y'all updated on the process. If that ends up not working out, then I'm gonna just do sheetrock instead. It'll be fine. It'll still give me a nice look. I just need to cover up the tiles that are already there. Y'all will be coming on the journey with me for that too. But yeah, I just wanted to check in before work tomorrow. After I get done folding these clothes, I'm probably gonna go lay down. I got one more load in the dryer, and then I'm gonna put those up, and that's it. Those are whites, so it's not really as big of a load as this one. Okay, so as I was getting that getting ready footage this morning, I realized that I do not have enough space on my USB or like my little memory card. So I am going to try to talk really quickly here. When I get out of here today, I'm gonna go to Best Buy to get either more, like another memory card or external hard drive, and then I will have to probably check back in with you guys tomorrow. I know that this is getting ready to cut off, so I will check back in as soon as I have more space, y'all.
But I'm